Hey everybody, how you guys doing today? My name is Nick, otherwise known here as Avialence. Today we're back in Shadow of Mordor to play around a bit with the new photo mode. Now photo mode was added and can be activated via the game's settings menu, and once activated it allows you to pause time at any point during the game in order to create screenshots, which you then will take with your Xbox One, your PS4, or if you are like me, a capture card. This is a very cool mode for the console specifically. With the PC, I really don't see an issue with this because I can just take screenshots whenever I want. The really nice thing about photo mode, though, is you have many options available to you, and the fact that you can pause the game at any point in time is really neat. So in photo mode, you'll have camera options, which include distance, the roll, so you can actually change the angle of the camera as far as the orientation goes. You can also offset the camera as well as mess with the depth of field, which is really neat. You also have the field of view, which is essentially your zoom. And you also have plenty of filters, whether they be saturation, western, you have HDR type filters and stuff in here. And this is a lot of stuff that I've actually used in photography, which I think is really cool that they've included all this in here. On top of that, you'll have a vignette, which is basically a black inside of the borders for those of you who know that. So it'll blacken the edges of the photo with some shading. And then you also have various elements you can post on the photo. So you can mess with a frame, you can mess with a texture, you can also mess with various elements like the logo that you can throw on here. So you're able to do a photo on parchment, right? Or a photo on film grain with some film grain in it. You can also do like a letterbox style thing that makes it more cinematic. And once you play around with it a lot, it's actually really fun. I wish this photo mode had released earlier, and honestly this was kind of a shot from left field, much like Shadow of Mordor was. It just popped up today, read an article on Polygon which was discussing it, and I had to get in and play around with it a little bit. There's a lot of great features in this that I really appreciate, and I was actually able to take some really cool screenshots that I honestly wouldn't have to been able to otherwise. Now, I did take this footage off of my Xbox One. I can see this feature being very nice for Xbox One as well as PS4. As far as PC, I know I can take a screenshot, but I don't have all these manipulation tools, so I think it's also very cool, but as far as I know, it's not on PC yet. If any of you guys have tried it on PC and have Shadow of Mordor on PC, if you could confirm that, that would be awesome. I would be very curious to see if it would be on PC. But anyway, I think this was a very cool little feature for them to add into the game. I would honestly prefer if a lot of games had this kind of feature. I know this is a third-person game, so it's going to be focused on my character, but the fact that I can move the camera around and virtually get, almost any angle from a certain aspect is phenomenal. I would love this in a game like BioShock, for example, that's truly gorgeous. Shadow of Mordor is gorgeous, don't get me wrong, but I'd love to see this in BioShock or even The Evil Within. I just started playing The Evil Within, and I really feel that this would be a cool feature to have on The Evil Within. Now, I definitely have to praise it because it is very easy to use with the console controller. I thought it'd be much more difficult, and personally I would much rather be doing this with a mouse and keyboard in Photoshop. However, it actually handles quite well, and I was able to get some really cool screenshots. So I'll go ahead and share a couple of those with you guys now. I've also thrown a couple in the background here, but I think it's a cool feature that I definitely wanted to share with you guys here on the channel. So be sure to tell me what you guys think of the photo mode. Would you like to see this in more games like Shadow of Mordor, or just more games in general? Let me know in the comments below this video. If you enjoyed this video, guys, hit that like button, and feel free to subscribe to the channel for more gameplay commentary on a weekly basis. My name is Nick, otherwise known here as Avialence. I'm going to go back, take some cool photos while slaying orcs, but until next time, guys, have a good one, and thank you very much for watching.